Welcome to the 2014 CitiField Spartan Race.
Inside Obstacle News.
This week on Inside Obstacle News, I traveled to New York City for the Reebok Spartan Race CitiField Sprint. We'll check out the winners, part of the course, and see some of the action. This year's course was pretty similar to last year's course. We got Mr. Met going off at the beginning. A little bit of Hobie hop on the stairs. A nice sandbag, but what was really special, and what's always special about these stadium races, is the view. I mean, you're out there in this stadium, and you get to take in all this amazing stuff. This 8-foot wall right at the top just overlooked the entire field, and it was incredible. So much of the rest of the race is similar to any old Spartan race out in the woods. The difference is you get awesome things like these push-ups inside of the locker room, a regular old Atlas carry with burpees, pretty common, traverse wall, spear throw, things that you would generally see at any Spartan race. But you also get some CrossFit type workouts like these slam balls, these jug carries. There was no rowing machine this year, which was good and bad. I enjoyed the rowing machine, but it put you in the red immediately. They also had this great kids race, no mud or barbed wire or fire to deal with, so the stadium races are generally a great entry-level race, especially for kids, and the Avengers even stopped by to run with the kids. So now we're going over to the pro race, the elites. Gonna head off here in just a second.
All right, everybody. How you feeling today, Miguel? How's it going?
Ready to race.
Awesome. You ready for this course?
Definitely. Been training for it. After what happened in Hawaii, I'm definitely out for a little redemption.
Mr. Met getting the crowd riled up. And here they go. The stadium races are fast and furious. So next up we have the elite women. And they're gonna head up the ramps, going under and over some bungee cords. One of the unique obstacles that they brought in, if you want to call it an obstacle, was the sitting. I don't even know what you call it, but it was interesting. I talked with Hunter about it later, and we'll see that in an interview. These are also some of the uneven monkey bars that you'll be seeing at a lot of the Spartan races. This part of the course was pretty similar to last year, coming off the monkey bars, going down the stairs, but this part was different. You do the box jumps in this little area instead of, they had the rope climb set up in this area last year. And I think that flowed a little better, and the spectators were able to see the rope climb a little easier, which is coming up here next. And Hunter just powers through this, all arms. It was pretty much Hunter's race. He's very well suited to this kind of a race, although I've heard that for the Vermont World Championships he's going to be adding a lot more endurance to his workouts and trying to slim down a little bit and not be quite as muscular for the hills of Vermont. After they took out the gladiators, they added these heavy bags, and here comes Hunter in for the win. Nice big high five to TC. Excellent. Miguel Medina coming in second place. Behind him, Will Ferrullo. So let's talk with Hunter.
First place, Hunter McIntyre, again, right here at CitiField. Last year I caught up with you, and you were winning at the moment.
Yeah.
And that was pretty awesome. And that kind of started, was that your first win?
It might have been. I think so, actually. CitiField might have been my first win, and then I won Pennsylvania next. So yeah, I think that was my first one ever. You know, I really train for things like this. I'm also a CrossFit athlete, and I spent the past 2 months doing the CrossFit Open, so this is a lot easier for me. And when I was just in Vegas about a weekend ago, that was 10 miles of long, hard running, so I didn't fare so well. But, you know, this is kind of my element, and I felt really good. You know, I was getting at a good pace, flying up rope climbs, ball slams, weight carries, whatever it was, I was pretty good to go. And I have to say there's also a lot of other talented athletes here, but I think if I was going to pick a race, this is my spot.
The sitting thing up there with the... What was that all about?
Well, you know, I thought it was dumb at first, but it was actually much more challenging than I thought. And not only does it get your buns sore a little bit, but you kind of get your heart rate jacked up just because you can see people coming, and it's a very slow thing. You only move at 1 foot increments. Sit down, look, oh my God, sit down, oh my God, they're getting closer. So I think, you know, that was a little bit interesting. I wouldn't say it was the most challenging obstacle, but whatever.
Let me get a shot of the shoes here. So this is Reebok's Pro running shoe, not necessarily a CrossFit or OCR shoe, but
it's not out for the public right now. It's just sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I'll go down a little bit. You can put your foot down.
It's like a 10K, 5K track interval shoe.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So a little bit of insider obstacle news for everybody.
There you go.
There we go.
You gotta zoom out.
I know.
Well, I'll see you guys a bit later.
Thanks for being with me here, Hunter, and great to see you on your big win out there. Number 2 in CitiField, so we'll see you next year.
2 in a row, buddy. Yeah.
All right, take it easy. Thanks. What's your name?
Will Frula.
I'm Joel Getty from Inside Obstacle News. Nice to meet you. So what did you think of the course out there?
I love it. These are my favorite. Stadium races. It's just it's good not to have to get dirty for one. I'm not a big fan of the mud. I just like to go fast.
So let's head back out onto the course and check out the women's elite race. We have Laura Mesner here heading up the rope climb, and right behind her is Carly Whipple. You can see them together in the same frame. It's very close here, just neck and neck, little bobble off the rope. And Laura heads into the walls with Carly directly behind her. Carly almost catching Laura right here on the cargo climb. Watch this pass. Laura's giving it everything she's got. Carly's just got a little bit more, makes the pass. It's still a long way, all the way around the entire outfield to get to the finish, but she pushes through the heavy bags and comes in for the women with Laura right behind. So close, so close. I watched. Now there's a little bit of a controversy going on because the third place person, Sean Provost, comes in, but she started with the second wave. And since she started later and came in within a minute of the other ladies, she actually picked up first place. Good job. That was crazy awesome pass. I watched you go past Laura right there at the end. How did you summon the strength?
Well, I had to finish today. I have a problem with not finishing my races. So I had to catch her, and I knew I had to get everything I could in my body to catch up with her.
And she did! Woo! Amazing. She's amazing. She passed me out of nowhere.
So how did she get you there at the end? Was it the running, or did you?
The run. We're at the end.
Was it the cargo net? Did she go a little bit faster over the cargo net?
I actually think it was when we both landed off the cargo net. And this has happened before. Weird, right? Where right off the cargo net, we both were neck and neck, and she's just a sprinter. She's got that willpower. She's got that oomph left. So she's amazing.
I have with me now Sean Provost. tentative winner of today's race and absolutely winner of last year's race. So what has changed or what has been different for you in this past year?
I think I've spent a lot more time training for endurance work than sprint work. I know my weaknesses were the super and the beast, and I tried to really work on that. So today was a complete surprise. I wasn't even sure I was going to race today because I'm running the Boston Marathon next week. So
congratulations on today. Hopefully, you know, we're still keep our fingers crossed, but I timed it. I think it's, yeah, I can't say official, but I think you got it. And then good luck in Boston next week.
thank you.
All right, thanks again. Good to see you.
You too.
So I'm here with Miguel Medina, my buddy. We've been, you know, I met you last year at CitiField. And so last year, what place did you come in? Do you remember?
Somewhere in the top 10. I think I came in like 7th or 8th, something like that.
But you've been throwing it down, living in Vermont, doing the mountain man thing, getting some hardcore, like just outdoor, real life training.
Definitely.
And now you come in here and you got second, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, part of it always depends on who shows up to the races, of course, and another part of it is just the amount of hard work that you're getting put through. You know, Joe and Andy and Don and Peter Borden have been fantastic at giving me unconventional training, you know, not just going into the gym and hitting the rower, doing power cleans, squats, all the traditional stuff, you know, sprints and long runs, but also like lugging 80-pound bags of cement half a mile uphill all day, or carrying a pair of stairs for 3 hours up to where my cabin's being built or whatever. So it's definitely a 180 from what I was doing in LA, but it's been paying off.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for stopping with me, Miguel Medina, and we'll see you around, man.
Take care.
Okay, I'm here with Alex Nicholas, and we actually met at CitiField last year. And what's awesome is your face is the thumbnail for my CitiField video, and that's my #2 video. It's got to be your face.
It's got to be all me. I mean, what else could it be, right? No, very exciting to be here today. I was acting athletic director, and smooth race, no issues, and it was great to be back at CitiField for Spartan race.
Alexander Nicholas, my buddy and owner of Epic Hybrid Training and athletic director for today's race. So thank you so much for seeing us, and we'll see you again soon.
There you go. Cool, thank you.
Thanks for watching Inside Obstacle News. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other awesome clips, training tips, and interviews.